How do basophils releases histamine in allergy reactions? Have you ever wondered what happens in your body during an allergy attack? One key player in this process is a type of white blood cell called basophils. These cells are essential for our immune response, especially when it comes to allergies. Let's break down how basophils releases histamine during these reactions. When an allergen enters the body, it can bind to specific antibodies known as immunoglobulin E. These antibodies are attached to the surface of basophils. This binding is a crucial first step. It triggers a reaction that activates the basophils. The interaction causes the basophils to undergo a process called degranulation. During degranulation, basophils releases histamine, which is stored in tiny granules within the cells. This releases happens rapidly and sends histamine into the surrounding tissues. Once histamine is out, it binds to certain receptors on nearby cells. This binding is what leads to the familiar allergy symptoms like itching, swelling, and increased mucus production. But that's not all. Basophils can also be influenced by other signals in the body. For instance, a cytokine known as interleukin-3 can enhance the releases of histamine. This means that in some cases, basophils can respond even without the allergen binding to immunoglobulin E. Other factors, like thymic stromal lymphopoietin, can also play a role in certain allergic conditions. The releases of histamine is carefully controlled by various receptors on basophils. This regulation allows basophils to respond differently depending on what triggers them. Histamine acts through several types of receptors, with the H1 and H2 receptors mainly responsible for allergy symptoms. Understanding how basophils releases histamine is important for diagnosing and treating allergies. For example, doctors can perform tests that measure how strongly basophils respond to allergens. This information helps in determining the level of allergen-specific immunoglobulin E in the blood. This knowledge can guide treatment options, including antihistamines that block histamine receptors or therapies that aim to reduce immunoglobulin E levels. In summary, basophils releases histamine during allergy reactions through a process initiated by allergen binding to immunoglobulin E. This process can be influenced by cytokines and is tightly regulated, leading to the symptoms we associate with allergies. Understanding this mechanism can help in managing allergies more effectively.